All right, cool. The Premier League season is over, and unfortunately, due to some circumstances, Arsenal Football Club have won the league.
Unforeseen.
It's the perfect time to be a fan of any other club in the world. I think football fans around the world are just depressed in general now. You look around, everyone's upset. Everyone doesn't look happy anymore. It feels like this season is like the ending of football. To be real with you lot, like all the big names are leaving. Arsenal won a league. It feels like football finale. Like it feels like the Premier League's not real anymore. But obviously, no one wants to hear from me right now. I'm a salty Liverpool fan. No one wants to hear from Tunde because Tunde, I doubt you have anything you want to say on the matter either. So we got a man that's waited 20 odd years for this moment. He's grinning. He hasn't seen his team win a trophy, let alone a Premier League, in a very, very long time. The project has finally met its success. Sandeep, as our resident Arsenal fan, how you feeling, mate?
Oh, bro, on top of the world. They all laughed at us. They told us after we lost the City, it's over. We're not going to do it. Was it? You guys compared my run to Spurs. You compared my football run to Spurs. I remember that clearly, guys. I remember that evidently. You're like, how can this guy win the league? How can he get to the Champions League final? There's nothing going for him. And I told you there and then we're going to win every single league game after that. And we won every single league game. We beat Atletico Madrid. And we are here now on the verge of potentially getting the double. But let's ignore the Champions League. The Premier League. 3 years of coming second. And yeah, you watch Arteta's interviews and he said, like, this squad was the perfect squad, and there was moments he doubted it, and the players that we have took control. And the big one for me was dropping Zubimendi and putting MLS in the midfield. I said take the handbrake off, let these guys play football. And we did. And sure enough, we didn't whoop teams out the park, but we were very comfortable. There wasn't times where I was scared we were going to concede. West Ham, very, very lucky. Right decision, but very, very lucky. David Raya, world-class save. Probably one of the best saves in Arsenal's career. But we are here now, and you look back at it, you look at Declan Rice, monster of a player. I don't care what anyone says. The best midfielder, hands down, in the Premier League, without a shadow of a doubt. You can tell me your Bruno and all your stats, but it got him Champions League football. Well done. My guy's got a gold medal around his neck right now. And I remember back in January, we go back to the Theo episode, and I said, we're going to do this double. And you man laughed. You thought I was talking about the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. No, I'm talking about the big guns. The big guns. This is the first Premier League of my proper lifetime. Tunde, it's coming up to decades soon, mate. I told you, years turn to decades quick, bro. And the way you're looking, you might overtake our 22 years, mate. I'm just saying. And I can't lie, credit to Arteta, because I've got onto him for many, many years. I've got to praise him. He did it. He got us over the line. But how we got over the line, I don't care. We got over the line, and that's the only thing that matters. Because I'll be real, I've been a hater for him for many, many years after the first, second run, how he played, cup runs, all of that. I've had my doubts about him, but praise is due. He's the first guy that's done it. Wenger couldn't do it. Emery, Lundberg, none of us could have done it, and he's done it. And he's beaten Pep in a title race. This is the first time someone's beaten Pep in a title race. Yeah, Cork on Slot, they won the league by a country landslide. No one else has ever beat Pep in the Premier League in a title race, and Arteta's done it. There's nothing else I can say. Like, I think everyone can see Arsenal fans around the world are so happy. Like, everyone, cool. I think there was expectancy of Arsenal fans around the world going to be happy, but the turnout we have shown is unbelievable. I think everyone is so happy now. We go to Budapest, and just think, if we get that, you think Arsenal fans are unbearable now. No one can ever chat to us again, because the only thing that's ever got to us is Europe. And Chelsea can say all this about London, but mate, there is no competition about London, and London is red. Spurs, they're fighting relegation. I don't care about them anymore. And I can't lie, you look at City, we won the league by 7 points, mate. In the end, it was a landslide. They could have played 2 more games and couldn't even win the league.
All right.
You finished?
All right. I think we've had enough.
You finished?
Yeah, Tunde, I want to ask you, yeah, as a Chelsea fan, obviously you're direct rivals with Arsenal. Obviously, it probably hits worse for you than it does for me. For me, it's more like I don't like seeing Sandeep happy. But like in terms of Arsenal as a football club, it's like it's whatever, innit? Their fans are annoying, but like it's not the end of the world for me, you know. Whereas for you, it probably hits a bit harder. I want to ask you something. Obviously, they've won the they are in a Champions League final. Everyone always makes this debate when it comes to Arsenal and Chelsea, where it's like, who's more successful out of the two of them? Because obviously Chelsea have the 2 Champions Leagues, but Arsenal, by a landslide, have more domestic trophies than Chelsea. Say they come on Sunday, they win that Champions League final. What happens to Chelsea Football Club? Like, is there even an argument anymore for who's the more successful club? Because in my opinion, right now, it's close. Like, it depends on what you value more out of European silverware compared to obviously the amount of domestic trophies that Arsenal has, albeit a lot of it is like FA Cups and old League Cups. But yeah, man, like they win a Champions League. Like, what even is there to argue anymore? Like, what are you gonna do? Throw at them? Oh, you haven't won a Conference League. You haven't won a Europa League. You haven't won the Club World Cup. Like where do you go from a Chelsea fan now? Like, what is the argument perspective? Bro, is there anything to even say anymore? Like, or do you just accept that Arsenal are a bigger club?
You don't.
I'm done. Yeah.
The argument stays exactly the same. If you're a young Arsenal fan, young Chelsea fan, within our lifetimes, even if they win a Champions League, Chelsea is still the more successful club.
Wait.
No.
Wait. Did football start? Did football start when you were born?
Bro, Sandeep, with what I said, is it wrong? With the words I said, did I say anything incorrect?
No.
Okay, so you can let me continue.
Okay.
I'm saying, in general, Arsenal are a more successful club. In general, Arsenal have a chokehold over London. I knew as a young child, the day Arsenal win a Premier League is going to be long. The scenes I saw on flipping Instagram and Twitter and all of that of Arsenal fans at the Emirates Stadium is mad. I can't lie, look live. Ian Wright was getting about, bro. It was mad. But the Champions League, that's the one thing that Chelsea fans, Tottenham fans can put on Arsenal's head and say, you don't have that. You don't have a European trophy.
No, Tottenham don't win the Champions League.
No, but they have a Europa League. Like, if you want to be petty and go down that route, that's the only thing they can say. If you win a Champions League and it's like, cool, Europa League and Conference League doesn't mean that much. I'm pissed, but it would take a while for Arsenal fans to get to that level right now. Okay. Within our lifetimes to change people's perception, innit?
But I don't think so.
I think so. No, currently Arsenal's red. You won the league. Like, well done. But there's still another title, because what? You say you lose the Champions League and then you win fuck all for another 2-3 seasons and another pick up. It's still the same thing.
No, but let's be realistic in terms of, okay, I think us getting over the line is the biggest hurdle we've had to face. It's the same with Klopp when he started in Liverpool. When they won that Champions League, it pushed them on to win the Premier League.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'll be real, now these guys have tasted success, that mental barrier is gone. They beat Man City in a title race. That's probably one of the hardest things they're going to ever have to do in this lifetime. Pep is out of the league now. Let's be real, Man City, they can come, they're going to challenge for the title, whether they're not destined to win it. There have been seasons where they're destined to win it. Yes, they've got world-class players, but now Arsenal are now the bookmark for everyone in the league in terms of the way, I don't say the way we play, but in terms of the way we're structured, the way we go about our business. Arteta said it. We don't have a guy that's going to go score 30, 40 goals. Our best attribute is our defence. And I'll be real, we got the best defence in the league by a landslide. And they're all young. No one's old. Like, Gabriel and Saliba, stay together for another 5, 6, 7 years easy. Timber, Calafiori, Ancape. Like, I'm not worried about defence. I'll attack. Like, everyone used to call mock Saka for Saka sauce. Now what? Still in the Premier League title, boy. Your boy Cole Palmer can't even play for England. Don't ever chat to man about him again.
Oh no! Don't get too cheap. They're two cheeks of the same arse, bro. Like, please.
No, bro.
They're two cheeks of the same arse.
No, and like
don't.
Sandeep,
there's.
No, I'll be real. There was like me included going into the season. Everyone thought Liverpool will walk it after the signings they made. Obviously, Slot first season, yeah. obviously we saw the decline in slot, and we realised early on that they're not going to really challenge for the league. Come December, 19, 18 games, City were only 2 points off us.
Yeah. What I will
For us now to...
what I will say though is you're talking about obviously you're the first team to beat City in a title race. The only reason why City were in that title race is because you kept letting them into it. It wasn't a matter of like they were on the same level as you the whole time, and it was a title race throughout the season. It was more just they were far away, then you let them closer again. They went far away again. You let
But
them
like there was never a point where there were more than a 7-8 points gap anyway with a game in hand. Let's remember, because they had a game in hand since January, February time, and so like obviously that's a big issue. But let's be real, we've capitulated at worst points.
Yeah.
Like, and let's go from like the last 5 or 6 games in the league. Was it level on points for City, or they had a game in hand with 3 points left?
They had a game in hand with 3 points left.
It's all on Man City. I'm looking at the table now. How can Man City finish closer to Manchester United than they did to Arsenal?
I think it's 7 points each way or something. Yeah, but like that's Man United. Like they've done exceptional.
Yeah, no, 7 points. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that is.
Like, I feel like it's as much as Arsenal's success as it is also Man City bottling it, because they bottled it. To be honest with you, you can't in a title race draw to Everton, draw to Bournemouth, and then lose to Villa. 3 out of your last 5. That is, you can't win the league like that. And cool, we won by 1 goal in like 3 of our last 4 or 5 games, but we will take it.
100%. Yeah.
You think I give a Havertz scored and Madueke scored our last 2 Premier League winning goals pretty much.
Made in Chelsea, some would say.
Yeah, like can't lie. Like we also won a major trophy with a not a great team.
Yeah.
As long as you can own that, and then it's all right.
The thing is, Champions.
We both won a major trophy with Kai Havertz up top. So
yeah.
Oh
my, Kai Havertz is a Champions League, Premier League winner. That makes me feel.
Quickly, briefly, before we stop, let's just go on to that debate about Gyökeres, Ekitike, and Pedro quickly, just to like.
My answer is
close the chapter on that book.
My answer is exactly the same. Please,
because Ekitike.
Please.
Ekitike, we understand like potential the best, but out of the whole season, he's performed the worst. Obviously, injuries are a thing.
Sadiq, please. I'm like.
All I'm gonna say is.
Come on.
All I'm gonna say is one won the league 3 times in a row. The other is chasing a move out of Chelsea.
You know why you're shameless?
No.
You know why you're so shameless? We won the league last season. I was not talking about my meaty players like they're better than everyone else in the league. You got to learn to show some composure in these situations. You know, you got to act like you've been here before. Bro.
No, but we're just talking summer striker signing, bro. I know Gyökeres is not a top 5 striker in the league, or he might just get into 5th.
I think he's top 5. He's top 5.
Yeah, he's probably like 4th, 5th. I know that. Like, I'm not debating that, but I'm just saying there's levels to this, because start of the season Chelsea tried to claim that they got the world-class players in every position, and now it's we need a whole new rebuild again, innit?
That never came out of my mouth, bro. Please.
Well, you don't think you need a rebuild?
Out your mouth.
What? So every position. So I said Sanchez is world class.
No, but right back you said, left back you said centre mids, you said Cam.
No. You said every position. Let's move on.
Right. Last couple things before we wrap it up. I just want to get you lot's thoughts on some of the narratives I've seen online about Arsenal winning the league and the new opinions that have been arise on their players. So I've seen guys talking about how Saliba is now better than Van Dijk ever was because of the season they've had. I've seen guys talking about Declan Rice Ballon d'Or shouts.
I hear that.
If they win the Champions League, he should be the clear favourite for the Ballon d'Or. Thoughts on that?
I don't agree. I understand.
No, I wouldn't say favourite, but he's up there, top 3 nominees, 100%.
Okay.
No, not in this position now. Not in this position now.
Well, if we win the Champions League, he's not top 3 nominees.
No, you sasaid if. I'm saying just go off the season we've had and forget everything else. You can't be in the top 3.
But it's the same way that Kane and Elise are pretty much out of it now because they're not going to win the Champions League. No.
I'm saying, okay, I understand that. It's if buts and maybes. But
that's what Ballon d'Or is, bro. Now,
Sadiq, I say I understand. Yeah. I don't agree. I understand because if England win the World Cup and Arsenal win the Champions League, then cool. But currently he should be in the top 10, not top 3.
Okay.
Brother, who's ahead of him? May I ask if we win the Champions League? Genuinely.
You said if we win the Champions League, that hasn't happened yet. Yet. I don't even want to talk about it too much.
Okay, Tunde, right now, who's your top 3?
Kane.
Yeah.
Elise.
Yeah. Because I don't think no PSG player deserves to be in it. Because if you're going off the league, they don't have minutes worthy of becoming a Ballon d'Or player. I'll be so real.
I can't lie, because
Yamal, surely.
That's what I'm saying. No, but then, like, cool, Yamal, yeah. Yamal is probably the only one that has warranted it.
Yamal's up there, but his season hasn't been world class. Like, it hasn't been, like, up there.
But Declan Rice has, bro. Like, I think top 10, I genuinely think top 10, you have to include Gabriel, Raya, and Rice.
I want to be surprised.
No Saliba?
I want to be surprised.
Raya, huh?
No.
Yeah, but I think I could argue Saliba, but I think just because of the goals Gabriel has, people would vote Gabriel.
Okay, quickly on this one, yeah. Similar to this is when Jorginho got third in the Ballon d'Or, I believe, when he won the Euros and he won the Champions League.
Yeah.
If Rice,
but back then Messi and Ronaldo were present, and so there's always that bias over Messi and Ronaldo, bro.
No, but it's still it's the same. It's literally the same, similar position, similar.
I think it's more similar to Rodri. I think it's more similar to Rodri, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. Okay, bro. Like I can't remember a Declan Rice performance which was atrocious. Like, he's had blips in games, but they're not atrocious. Like, you can go to Zubimendi and say, yes, you were very bad in this game.
No, the only one for Rice, for me, is a few times he's played right back, and he just looks... He doesn't offer as much, other than that. He's Mr. Consistent. I won't lie. But,
like, bro, like, if we win... Because, let's be real, we're underdogs for the Champions League, but we're going to go into that in a minute. But, bro, if we win the Champions League, he's top 3... Like, he's in top 3 shouts all day, every day, bro. He's literally a top 5 midfielder in the world. Hands down.
All right.
Anyway.
Let's wrap it up. I don't want to talk about this team anymore.
Okay.
I'd prefer not to speak on these sort of matters anymore. Can't lie, the more I talk about it and the more I think about it, the more real it becomes. If I just forget it happened, then I can pretend it never existed in the first place, and we'll do a restart next season. And don't worry, Sonny, you have your happy moments now, yeah? If you lot lose that Champions League final and then we go into the World Cup, the Arsenal Premier League, it will be a shadow of our memory. We won't remember it until next season where you wear that flipping gold badge on the side of your shirt. That would be the only remembrance to have. The only scary thing is, I don't know who's going to compete with you next season, to be honest, because if we...
We're going to go back-to-back.
Yeah, because if we keep Slot, I don't think we're in it. Man City is a bit of an unknown factor because we haven't seen them without a Pep Guardiola for literally 10 years now. Chelsea are just unserious. And United, I don't think they're going to challenge for a title.
United are the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Nah,
and when
I
United
just feel
are the
like
biggest challengers,
every team...
they're going back to back, bro.
I'm just saying, if we do that Champions League and a back-to-back Prem, bro, I want you off the podcast for good.
Okay. Nah, I just feel... Every team bar Arsenal will be happy with Champions League next season.
Yeah.
Or content with it.
Yeah. Like
whereas Arsenal, if you don't...
Yeah, we demand success now.
Unless it's a mad second again, and you're 99 points, and whoever came first got 100. Like, I can't lie, it's interesting. We'll talk about this later on.
Yeah.
But Arsenal's expectations is now shifted. Because if you get third or fourth, it's like, again, it's like,
failure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is even better because is Arteta the guy to do that? There's hope.
All right.
It is. What a great episode. Way to finish the season.